is Patrick MontesDeOca with the Equity Management Academy. On this segment, what I would like to do is to review basically the report that we published on Saturday for the swing trading signals here as we come into this week. On the screen, you see basically the report that we published on February 27th. And what I would like to do is simply review what the market has done for gold and silver since last Friday, based on the algorithms that were published here on Saturday. And on Friday, the April gold futures contract closed at 12.14, and the market closing below the 9-day moving average gave us an indication that the trend, the momentum, was still a bit bearish. But it also tells you that if you close above 12.39, this bearish short-term trend would be negated. The weekly momentum indicator is the algorithm that we use that identifies for us the metrics for the week, the pivot point for the week. And with the market closing above the VC weekly price momentum indicator of 1208, it confirmed that the price momentum was bullish coming into this week, starting on Sunday night on the Globex. And it also told you that if it closes below 1208, that it would negate this bullish signal to neutral. At the same time, the algorithm gives you the choices for you, basically, that if the market comes back down below 1208, that for you to essentially, if you want to, you can go short and cover the short positions at the 1196 to 1178 levels, and then to reverse from here and go long. And if you reversed and go long, use the 1178 as your weekly stop. Let's examine here for a minute what basically has happened so far. If we take a look at the chart on your left, it's the daily gold chart, and I just want to examine basically what has happened here. Based on the close on Friday, obviously the market was indicating that it's a bullish signal. We suggested our subscribers to keep long positions open, swing trade positions open, and if you received this report on Saturday, you starting Sunday night knew exactly basically the levels of or the target levels that the algorithm was telling you to take profits, and it gave you a very definite direction. Look to take some profits on longs as we reach the 1226 to 1238 levels during the week. The algorithm, you can execute it on the Globex, which is the electronic markets at night, and you can put your positions basically as we did, and some subscribers that do trade the Globex did take the signal. Those that came in long over the weekend basically had this report on Friday and Saturday, and so that you can adjust your position accordingly. The algorithms that you see on the left are the algorithms that are daily algorithms that you basically also have access to this information by Sunday night or Saturday, sometimes afternoon. And this algorithm basically is algorithm that can be applied on the Globex as well as the U.S. day trading markets. And in here, it tells you basically that because the market closed above the VC code of 1212, it was bullish, and it tells you your sell 1 level is 1222, your sell 2 level is 1227. So the market opened Sunday night at 1213.80, and it ran through the sell level of 1222, which was indicated on the report the evening of basically on Sunday night trading session reached 1222, and it took out the first target. And so this is where you how you measure your target zones, basically, with the swing positions. If you come into a long position, which we were on Friday, it took out the first target of 1222. The silver market, if we take a look at silver here, let me put the daily chart. You can see a little better, a little more clear here, the action. On Friday, basically, if we go back to the weekly report that was published once again on Saturday, the silver market closed at 1662, and with the market closing below the 9-day moving average of 1698, it confirms still that the weekly trend momentum was slightly bearish. But a close above 1662 would negate this short-term bearishness. So we have a good idea of the pivot point in terms of when the downtrend would be negated, and that's at 1698. The weekly momentum indicator, with the market closing below the actually it's above the weekly price momentum indicator of 1626. It signifies that the price momentum is bullish, and we're going to take a look at the targets. And this the close above the 9-day moving average of 1698 would activate the weekly uptrend. And coming into this week, we the targets, you can see, were posted in the room as sell 1 level to be 1670, and the sell 2 level to be 1688. The on Sunday night, the Globex market opened at 1657.50, and you had in place target zone of 1681 to 17 for this position, and the high was made overnight on the Globex at 1679. Now, you also had the targets on the daily algorithms that told you 1670 was a sell 1 level to 1688 for the daily, and for the weekly the targets were 1681 to 17. So if you went long at in the 60s, you should have pulled out obviously a profit of at least close to 20 cents. If you raised the trailing stop, as we suggest, as the market moves into the target zones, you should have been able to take out this profit like we did, and we made about $1,000 on a full-size contract, which is we took out about 20 cents. And now the market seems to have come down through the 1656 code, which is the weekly indicator, and possibly looking to test that B1 level of 1648 and the B2 level target of 1629. This is where you would cover any short positions that you have or strategies and start reversing to go long. This coincides as well with the weekly algorithms of 1644 to 1626. So I would say to you that this area right now has been identified as a high probability trade, and if it does come down into these levels, it is suggested for you to cover any short strategies that you may have and add to your long positions. Once again, if it comes down into this 1648 to 1629 level on a daily basis, the 1644, 1626 on a weekly basis indicates that this area is a high probability area to go long, to cover short hedges if you're short, to reverse and go long, as the market will more than likely try to test the upper 16 area into that 17 possibly trading resistance zone. The next swing trade is being set up right now, and so we'll keep an eye on this and we'll keep you updated as much as we can. In the meantime, once again, this is Patrick MontesDeOca with the Equity Management Academy. We'll talk to you in a little while. Thank you.